the debts between themselves. Some people don't have the courage to go forward and demand money that they may have been asked for. There are family issues, there are property issues, there are business disputes, there's all types of matters, and alhamdulillah, we have grown with the radio in terms of essentially strengthening knowledge. One of the other things that's very important with our youth is educating them in terms of careers. And so what we also have is where we can give someone a month to 3 months in our organization to help them on their CV when they're on their way. A number of you have children that have been through our law firm, and that's another way that this organization is not just a radio station where you come along and you talk. It's a community-based organization which gives information. So alhamdulillah, please support it. The other thing is, it's become more and more diverse. It started off with one face, and then it's moved not only in terms of its diversity, but in terms of its reach. So it's now not just Leicester, it's Leicestershire, it's Rutland, it's Coventry, etc., etc. We've seen John Ashworth come on, talk about political matters. We've seen senior police officers, we've seen subjects on diversity, multi-faith. So alhamdulillah, let's see this organization go from strength to strength. May Allah reward it and all of their very valuable volunteers, what they do, and please support it going forward. Jazakallah for your time.
Jazakallah khair. Very valuable point, alhamdulillah. The radio show is run by volunteers. We all have dedicated our time and energy for the betterment of the community. And I think that's a valid point there that was just made. May I call upon PC Neil Patella just to speak on the police programs, some community-related topics? Not here. Sergeant Adam Ahmad? No. Not here? It's the back. Hey!
Assalamu alaikum everybody. First of all, like everybody else said, thank you very much for the invitation. And really, Seerah has definitely assisted us from a local policing perspective in many ways. We often go into Radio Seerah in order to talk about local issues, stuff that are currently impacting the local community, and in particular hot topics that are currently affecting the local area. It's helped us drastically, locally speaking, as a local police team as well, in terms of building relationships with the local community, also engagement activities as well. We've got the talk show where, what I believe it was called Coffee with a Cop in the morning as well, on the radio, where my colleague PC Neil Patel often goes on as well to talk about crime prevention advice as well, in order to help and advise the local community in the area. I've not really got much to add, but I generally just want to say on behalf of everybody on the team at the back, we really do appreciate the time and the space that you guys do give us, because it truly does help us in terms of push our message, in terms of community cohesion, crime prevention advice, etc. So thank you very much.
Okay. We're going to take a short break for Maghrib shortly, but there's only facilities for a small number of Musallis. So 6:02 Maghrib, if a few brothers or sisters can start going. Maybe sisters first, or we'll sort something out, inshallah. But first of all, before we go to a short break, can I invite Councillor Mohammed now just to say a few words as well, please, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected guests, respected Ulama Sheikhs, respected councillors, therefore Councillor Rees Patel, Councillor Ruma Ali at the back, Lord Mayor George Cole, Ed Councillor Alan Osman, and all the other respected guests that are here and present today. Gives me a great honour to be here today. I wasn't expecting to say anything at all today, and that's my problem for not confirming in advance I will be coming or not. But going back to the radio, one of the raves spoke to me about his bench a long time ago. And it's his effort, and his sole effort, that has led us to be here today. The radio itself serves a number of different functions, talks about cohesion, working with different communities, valuable programs delivered by the police that are valued. It's a genuine community provision. It's run by volunteers, and it's important that we support the radio as much as we can. It's a free service, and we've been invited as well to go on the radio and do some programs. And I think I'll take that up as well, because we do have an election coming up quite soon, so I'm not sure when we can fit. Can you fit us in for a program before the election? Jazakallah. So it's important that we do have presence there, but as I say, the provision is important, the provision is key. It's about bringing communities together. Just looking around the room, we have different faiths, different communities here, all under one roof. And it's just a reflection of the radio itself, how it's progressed from an idea to an established provision 5 and 6 days a week. I think it's 24 hours. But once again, Jazakallah for allowing me to speak, and inshallah, may the work of the radio show continue, may Radio Seerah continue as well, and most of all, let's all volunteer for the radio show as well, see what we can give back. And finally, it's the volunteers as well that have done so much work over the years that has established itself as a provision in the city. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah khair, Qasim Mohammed. Alhamdulillah, I've just asked the ladies to start praying, so then the men can go afterwards, 6 till 2, is Maghrib Salah. And then we're just going to take a short break, about 5-10 minutes before we carry on with the second half of the program. Inshallah, we'll be back with you in 5-10 minutes. There's some